it's a first half. A lot of things that didn't go our way that we can control, and then a few others that are hard to control. But more than anything, I liked how we competed throughout the entire game. Regardless of what was going on in the game. Not seeing the ball go in over a period of time is hard, and taking it out of the net when they score is also hard. So, it's a series, and obviously they played outstanding, particularly in the first half, and got to get better.
I know in that second half, you held them to 38 points the whole second half. What was the biggest adjustment, I guess, that you guys made as a team at halftime on the defensive side?
Well, I think there were a few little things. I don't think, oftentimes when a team is ahead by a lot, I'm glad they didn't extend the lead after that. I just think some of the shots they were making in the first half they missed. I think we made a few of those shots harder. We were a little more aggressive with just contesting the ball. I thought the offensive rebounding, their offensive rebounding in the first half, Williams in particular, was effective around the rim. And we had someone, we got back into the game. That's a tough game to get back into. So more than anything, I think we just continued to do what we were trying to do and had a little more success with it.
I'm just curious what you say to your team after a first half like that.
Yeah, it's tough. I think with this game, these are the swings of the playoffs. Oftentimes it comes an entire game, but you have to continue to compete, and really that was a few things that we wanted to do differently from an adjustment standpoint. But more than anything, just keep competing, because that's what this is about. You give yourself a chance if you can compete for 48 minutes every game, and when you're down by that much, it gets harder and harder. As we saw a little light there in the second half, that can pick you up a little bit, and we had some different lineups that some guys came in, and we made a shot. It's hard when you don't make a shot, so it's kind of keep shooting, keep making quick decisions, and keep doing the things that we feel like we need to do to win, but we got to do them better.
As far as Jalen, he knocked knees, I think, with Al in that third quarter. Is he doing okay?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so, because he came back out. We had a few guys that, it was Jalen's first playoff game. So, we took some lumps today and get back after it on Tuesday.
And then as far as you guys trying to limit the three-pointers, it seemed like it was working well in that first quarter, but they were getting inside. How do you find that balance between trying to shut them down from outside and keeping them outside of the paint?
Well, the rim, the people on the rim, that's you can't let them get on the rim, and sometimes that's hard with the size that they have. But again, I don't know that there was a lot of magic tonight. They played great, and they were the more aggressive team in a lot of ways, in that first half, and built that lead. And as I said, I think for our guys to understand that there's two halves, there's 4 quarters, and there's 7 games. And you have to. I said it before. You have to. The mental toughness that's required to win a series in this league is significant, and we have to continue to demonstrate that. And I thought we did tonight. I thought we were a tough team to be down like we were and to continue to play. That's hard to do, and that's what we did.
Quinn, you guys were able to force, I think, 13 turnovers. Is that something you can take into Game 2? Is that something you can build on?
Yeah, I think anything that you do well, you want to keep doing. That's something that, having that, those extra possessions, however you get them, it's hard to do against a team that handles the ball the way they do it, at every position. But I think that, that aggressiveness that's required to do that is something we want to continue to do.
Thank you.
Any last questions?
Okay.
Biggest adjustment that you saw after that second quarter, because you held them to only 38 points that second half.
I think we were more aggressive. We attacked the paint. We got some more stops. I mean, they were hitting a lot of shots in that first half, and you can't get down that much and expect to come back and win. But we still fought, and we were just being aggressive in that second half, and then just trying to build towards the next game.
Yeah, in a game like this, when you do play a second half the way that you guys did, like, what do you build on and what do you kind of take from a game like this, because you're going to see them again in 2 nights?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get back to the film and make the proper adjustments, the right adjustments going in, but also just carry this momentum that we had late in that second half, and hopefully carry that over to the start of the game, and not get down too much too early. So we got to figure out a better way to start the game, and hopefully we'll make some more shots.
Outside of obviously the shooting, was anything else going on there in the first half at the start? Was there any timidness on you guys' part from the opening tip? I'm just curious what was going on there.
Like any what?
Timidness. I mean,
timidness.
Did you guys come out slow at all? Just not really.
I mean, we came out slow. They scored more points than we did. So I mean, yeah.
So I'm saying beyond the shooting, was anything else going on out there?
No, I mean they made shots. We didn't get stops, and they were making shots. We got to do a better job of not letting them make as many shots, but also we got to make some shots. I mean, I think we got some good looks, but the shots weren't going down, and we got to get more stops when things like that happen.
Trae, the three-point shooting in particular, what do you see as an area for improvement for game 2?
3-point shooting. We made 5, they made 13. We just got to be better at shooting, and I think we will. I think we got some good looks. We just got to figure out how to get more of those good looks and just shoot them with confidence.
I know the team like this, when you do focus on defending them, like their 3-point shot is so good, but then they're also able to get into the paint. Like, how do you kind of balance defending both of those things at the same time?
I mean, giving you the game plan, you gotta try to force them to take tough twos, not overhelp too much, because that's when they get wide open threes and good looks from the 3-point line. But we gotta do a better job collectively as staying in front of our man and not letting them get layups. But I mean, not because if we let them get all the way to the lane for layups, then we got to help, and that's how they get open threes. So we got to figure out how to just stay in front of our man, and then not let them get easy looks.
Trae, you guys, the Hawks managed to get that lead down to 13 in quite a hurry. What are the type of things that led to that, in your opinion? And what do you think is the difference in the sense of how you started the game?
I think just the aggressiveness. I think us coming out with the mindset of just trying to build momentum and just trying to get back into this game. But we knew we couldn't do that unless we got shots up and was aggressive and shot it when we were open and things like that. So guys were just more aggressive, and we got stops on the defensive end, and that helps getting out in transition and getting some easy baskets. So hopefully we can carry that momentum in the game too and start out better.
Thank you, Trae.
Yeah.
The whole second half, like, where did you see the biggest adjustment for you guys as a team?
I mean, we came out that first half, and I don't think we was really ready. Just that competing word. I don't think we was really, competing and, really locked in like we've been in practice and like we should have been. But it's okay. It's a long series. And in the second half, I think that's the team who we are, the identity of just everybody, clicking and coming together and competing at a high level. Obviously that's a talented team. They shot the ball well. That's what they do. They, all shoot the ball really well. And obviously tonight we didn't shoot the ball how, we would want to. But at the end of the day, I think you turn a negative to a positive, and the positive is, how we finished that game competing from the third and fourth quarter.
What did you like? I know in the first half, shots weren't necessarily falling, but you guys were creating a lot of good open looks. Like, what did you like just about the movement and kind of how you saw that progress through the second half?
I mean, for me, I just try to, preach the defensive thing, because I feel like, the defense, when you get stops, is always going to be the best offense, no matter what in this, basketball, the game of basketball. So, we miss shots. It is what it is. You make or miss shots. And like I said, the second half, we started getting stops, number one, but was also able to score the ball. And, it showed, for us, making the lead go down, down, and down. So, at the end of the day, like I said, you take that second half where we competed and, making momentum going into game 2.
Quinn talked about the mental toughness you guys showed in that second half. Just how do you translate that into game 2 and then the rest of the series?
Just keeping that momentum, talking to each other, competing at a high level, staying confident, and, going out and, playing the game of basketball, how it's supposed to be played, which is playing defense together the right way and offense sharing the ball. And, we'll make shots.
Dejounte, could you please just talk about your performance in particular and your overall thoughts on it?
Not good. We lost. Wasn't good enough. Could have got guys the ball more. Obviously I'm not a guy who focuses on making or missing shots, but I don't too much focus on, how I play. I know I play hard. I'm going to continue to play hard, and that's pretty much how I could put that.
Hey, Dejounte. Looking at the stat sheet, you guys are 5 of 29 from 3. Do you feel like there's anything you guys could change to make that do better, or was it just one of those nights?
One of those nights. You got a bunch of confident guys here, and there's gonna be in the NBA playoffs from me just watching, and then being in it earlier in my career, but really just paying attention. You're going to have games where teams miss shots, and we happen to be that team tonight that missed shots, and they were just hot making shots, and that's just what it was. And I feel like we got a bunch of confidence guys, and, it'll help us, lead into game 2.
Thanks.
Anything else? Thank you.
Good.